Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary Ashcraft. If you are new here, you can follow me on Instagram at that same name. I will have everything linked and spelled down below in the description box. This is my Flosstube channel where I talk about all things cross stitch and anything else I feel like. This is episode 33. Today is June 10th and I'm trying to think. We have a little bit to talk about. Couple of whips, couple of pieces of haul, one that I just got in the mail and we're going to open it together because it was a mystery thing. Oh gosh. Okay. Last week, you remember how I mentioned it's hot, like 100-degree plus weather here in Fresno last week? Yeah, this week I'm wearing long sleeves. It's freezing. Well, not freezing, but it's cold. It's been, I don't even know, like a high of maybe 82, which is like fantastic. But it also kind of sucks because the kids, you know, they're doing swim. So when they get out of the pool, they're cold. So I have to like quickly bundle them up. But we've been able to sleep with the window open and it feels so good to be able to walk out of the house and not feel like I'm going to melt. So that's been the funny thing for this week. I have, you know, I think I do have about the same amount of stitching that I would. I did not stitch on Saturday because I was sick. Last week, my husband on Wednesday came home from work early because he thought he had the flu. Well, he thought he had food poisoning. And so for several days is sick, thinks that it's food poisoning. And then Friday night to Saturday morning, so in the middle of the night, my daughter threw up in her sleep like 3 times, which always freaks me out because of college, like my roommates and my friends doing that. And then Saturday morning, I get sick and I get hit with it hard. So that also told us that it wasn't food poisoning, that we must have caught the flu somehow. And then my husband, our neighbors were outside on Saturday, like evening, and he went and grabbed a package that was on the front doorstep. And he mentioned to them that we all have the flu. And they're like, oh, well, do you have this, and this symptom? And he's like, yeah. And they said that tons of people in our complex have it. And then I found out that apparently there's a really bad stomach flu going around California and Arizona and possibly other states. So that's great. I mean, at least it wasn't food poisoning. But I definitely got hit with it the worst. And Saturday, I didn't eat anything. I could barely drink anything. I couldn't keep anything down. It was really bad. And then Sunday, I felt a little bit better. Well enough Sunday night to be able to stitch a little bit. And then, but I still really didn't eat much. Monday, I ate okay, but then by the time I got to dinner, I was like, okay, I'm still can't eat tons of food right now. And so I feel completely better now. My husband, like, he was fine Saturday morning, and then come Monday, he started feeling sick again. And it was like it went and did a circle. And so I don't know. It's been a crazy week. My daughter, I don't know what it is about kids. Like, somebody explained to me, I mean, I know kids' bodies, they're like resilient and they're different and like all this stuff, but like she threw up those 3 times and then she woke up and she was acting completely fine. Like, she wanted cheese. She wanted, like, I tried to give her Pedialyte. She wouldn't drink it. I tried to make her eat crackers, like saltine crackers. She didn't want it. I don't know. Kids are weird. Kids are weird. So, with that being said, let's move into my whips. My first whip is in a Cricklewoods Crossing bag. Love her bags. She did a restock recently, with like some new bags, and they sold out so quickly. By the time I like even saw them pop up in my Instagram feed, I think they were all sold out. And I think there was one that I was like, if I had seen it, I definitely would have bought it. And was it Nightmare Before Christmas? But there was something else that she did that was really good. So this is Frosted Pumpkins Christmas Wreath. Oh, I was like in the middle of stitching this. So this is also what I've been taking if I go pick up dinner. So that's kind of our thing is like, if we're sick, you get to have whatever you want for meals until you feel better. So like my husband, the only thing that sounded good for him last week was the beef udon from a Japanese place down the street. And so he had that for like every meal. Whereas, you know, myself, I'm trying to remember, what was it that I wanted? I really wanted a bagel from Panera, but by the time I like wanted to order it, they were all sold out of bagels. But anyways, so every time I've gone somewhere, and because I don't like going inside, I do curbside pickup or I do a drive-through. I take this with me because it's, I don't know, this is like an easy one to take with, sorry, I'm fidgeting with the needle. Okay, so this is where I'm at. And I'm only doing the green right now, so the actual wreath. Greenery, last time I was down here, and so I did all of this portion right here. So I got quite a bit done. It does require some counting, but not a ton of counting, because the most you're gonna go over that you're gonna need to count, I think, is like 10. I think the farthest jump I will have to do to date is going over here. I think this area and going up is probably maybe just slightly more than 10 stitches, but not much. So it's really easy to do all of the green first because they're all connected in some way. Or it's like this, where you have really small spaces in between. So this is where I'm at. Really, really enjoying this, having pulled it back out. I had to laugh because Erica from Steel City Stitchers, she posted on her Instagram about how she was so far behind on her wreath, and I was like, it's okay, I am too. So yeah, so I can't wait to see the next part. They are like all the way over here, I think. They're really far and I'm really behind, but that's okay. That's okay. We're doing it at my own pace. So, so yeah, that's, this is the kit everything. So the kit DMC, the kit fabric, which is 14 count Ada and Heartland by Picture This Plus. This is the needle minder that they came out with for this stitch along. And then I am keeping all my flosses in a Lilla Floss Buddy by Bags Plus. This is a Ravenclaw one. And so it has 28 pockets for bobbins and then a zipper pocket. And you could also use some fancy floss in here. If they have a small enough card that they're on, you can like wind it around the card like this and then stick it in. So as always, highly recommend Floss Buddies if you are a bobbinator like myself. You can sometimes get them through a live sale with Michelle Bendy, or you can order them from Karina's Etsy shop. Just know that it's coming from England, so it might take a little bit longer. So then I worked on that Sunday and Monday, and then I decided it was time for a new start. And that new start, because there was lots of activity in the Facebook group, that new start was going to be Frogwarts. So, oh, I didn't realize this is also another Cricklewood Crossing bag with the Harry Potter. Super cute. And then here's this. Everything in here is for year 1 and year 2. I won't separate them. I don't know if I'll ever separate them because the flosses are the same. So I have this fabric in here is for year 2, and then I will show you the pattern. Here's the pattern. It's a band sampler type style, and I started up here in this corner. I worked on this for 2 nights, which both nights stayed up a little too late watching. I am re-watching, or I was binging Grey's Anatomy to try to catch up to where I left off, and I realized, so I'm on season 16 now, and I realized when I started season 16 that when we were watching it on on TV as it was airing, we watched the first episode of season 16 and then dropped off because, I don't know, some of the storylines, I'm just like Meredith would never do this, or never date this person, or this seems a little far-fetched, or the fact that this person is doing this and all this stuff. So we just kind of dropped off and we're like, we'll just binge it later when it's on Netflix. So because I am finally on season 16 and I'm now watching episodes I haven't seen, I'm like wanting to stay up to watch it. And I'm hoping that by the time I finish 16, 17 is still on demand on cable for free, and I can watch it and I don't have to wait a year for it to go onto Netflix. So, Frogwarts, here's where I'm at. I go between Q-snaps and stitching in hand. It just depends on what I'm working on. When I'm starting a project, I will typically start on the Q-snap so I know I'm in the right spot. And then depending on like the wreath, I stitch that in hand because it just seems easier. When you're doing lettering like this, I feel like it's easier on a Q-snap, but that's just me. So here we are. So I have the entire Wingardium Leviosa, and it's Leviosa, not Leviosa. So stayed up way too late both nights stitching this, but I think it's so cute. This is my needle minder. Sorry, I'm like totally spit. This is my needle minder from Clay by Kim. This is the Monarch Dragon that came out a few weeks ago, that I was able to get. Oh gosh. So last week I tried to get a butterfly. That did not happen. What did I just step on? That did not happen. Everything was sold out so fast. And so there's another one tonight. No idea. She does have this new machine that prints windows. So it'll be interesting to see what they look like. She had a couple posted on Etsy yesterday. They were already sold by the time I saw them, but they were cute. So it'll be interesting to see what she has available tonight. So from here, though, I could kind of go in a couple different spots. So I could go down and do Hedwig, which, knowing me, I probably will do that because I love owls and I love Hedwig, and do some of the jelly beans and then move on to the hat and kind of go over. Or I could just keep going across the top. I don't know. I don't know which way I'm going to go. I guess I'm going to figure that out tonight. So I am using the called for fabric. So this is Parchment by Fiber on a Whim. And I'm doing it in a 28 count. I think they suggested 32 count, but all I could find was 28 count, which is fine. I am doing all of the called for colors. I have an assortment of DMC and Fancy Floss, so I have 2 rings going. I I have one for Fancy Floss, one for DMC that I still need to bobbinate. I wanted to point out again, if you have Frogwarts, but you got it after, like if you got it later than the retreat, so like you didn't get the pattern with the retreat, so you wouldn't have the Fancy Floss that came with the retreat box. This color, Cotton Candy by Forbidden Fiber, looks similar to the one from what I remember when I watched unboxings. This looks similar to the Color and Cotton exclusive color that was in that box. And I'm going to be using this for all of the Birdie Bots Every Flavor beans. I know some of these, they're not all the same. And I might go back and look at some people's who have finished, like Beth from Busy Bee Stitches. She is finished with this, so I might go back and look at hers because I know she did the retreat, and see what all of her Jelly Bellies look like, and see if I want to do all of them in this color or just some of them. But yeah, so if you are looking for a color for Jelly Bellies that is different, check out Cotton Candy from Forbidden Fiber. I think that's everything about this. So that also kind of changes and puts me into haul. I placed my first order with It's Charm School. If you've heard of them, well, okay, they do a lot of things. They do floss rings, needle minders, tail tuckers, what are some other ones? Keychains. So I placed an order because I had my eye on a few things. The thing that she's known for now is her little Ort Catcher needle minder. It kind of looks like a cauldron. It's really cute. But you can stick it on your project and then you have a little Ort Catcher right there. And so I ordered a couple things. I ordered this floss ring. So this is a fox. It's like a gray fox with some purple flowers. Her shipping was also really quick, in case you're wondering. I got this floss ring, a polar bear with like mountains and trees and stars. I think I'm going to use this one for my Christmas list by Silver Creek Samplers because I'm using all Forbidden Fiber Fancy Floss. And then the last thing I got, so all of her things come in these cute little, they're all made out of different papers, so they're not all the same. I got this little tail tucker. It's a little bumblebee. So cute. So a tail tucker, let me see if I can do this. Oh, I broke my nails, so there we go. Okay, so tail tucker. This splits, let me see, where is the dark? My hair. Okay. This splits apart. So when you finish stitching a thread on your project and you need help getting the tail, running the tail underneath the stitches, if you don't do like a pin stitch to finish it, I run them under because that's how I learned. So you can see where I run under all of my things. So you stick this under, then you separate it, you stick your floss through, and then you pull this out. So I have a few, because I like to play chicken with my floss chicken. So sometimes it will be a very tiny little bit that is left that I need to try to get run under my stitches, and sometimes I can't do it because it's so small. So I got this to hopefully help aid me in that. Because it is so little and flimsy and I don't want to break it, I am keeping it in the little thing. She also, Allison Rosen is a crafty girl, that's her Instagram name. It comes with this little pack of like stickers and papers, and it dawned on me that I think a lot of people probably use this stuff for their stitchy journal, because like you have some papers here that would be cute things to put behind whatever. Which I didn't have a stitchy journal, but this week Angela Drake, which is who Michelle Bendy gets all of her stitchy journals from, she posted some for sale and I grabbed one. So that's on its way to me. Actually, it might be in the mail tomorrow or Saturday, I think. So I am excited for that because, you know, I have so many smalls that I don't know what to do with. I also see other patterns that I want to stitch, but I don't know what to do with them. Like all of those quirky Quakers, those little animals by Darling and Whimsy, or Darling and Whimsy? Darling Whimsy. You know who I'm talking about. All those quirky Quakers, love them, but I don't necessarily need like, you know, 15 of them somewhere around my house. So I love the idea of being able to put them in my stitchy journal. So I'm excited about that. I did purchase some digital patterns today from the Housewives, some new, some of their newer like tidbits. I ordered 4 of them. I know the Sunflower Farm, which was this week's, that one, I saw that and I was like, I have to get that. I love it. The Red, White, and Blue Truck, that was a tidbit. The Bless This Farm tidbit, and then it's like the 4th of July tidbit that has a barn on it, and I think fireworks. And it's a smaller one. I don't remember what it was called though, or what the saying was. But I want to do some smalls that I can have around and do on a tiered tray, so I purchased that. Now, the final thing, which we're going to open together, all I have done is open the top so that it is easy for me and I don't have too much noise. So this is from Color and Cotton. I put on email notifications for when they have mystery packs of their floss and their fabric for sale. So last week I got a notification for a mystery pack for fabric, and I ordered 2. And they had an Aida even weave and linen option. I thought about just doing 1 even weave, 1 linen, but then I saw that the linen counts were like, I think it was like 25 to 46 count, and I was like, I don't use anything over 36 count, and even then I don't use 36. I just do 28 and 32. So I decided to get 2 even weave packs, and then yesterday I got a notification for floss mystery packs, so I ordered 2 of those as well, and those will probably be here sometime next week. So let's see what I got. Not looking. Okay. Make sure that there's nothing. Oh my gosh. And these are smalls. You'll see they are small. I think these would be perfect sizes for any of the Housewives tidbits, any ornaments. Okay, so here's what it looks like on the front. There's this piece of paper. It says Color and Cotton, Fabric, Grab Bag, Even Weave. So 3 pieces in each bag, 8 by 12 inches each. So the first one, oh my lord, these are pretty. Okay. And I did this because I've never tried anything from Color and Cotton, and I've wanted to. So I thought this would be a great little, you know, way to do that. These are so cute. So this is like a light blue color. This would be such a pretty background color for a Housewives tidbit. And because those tidbits are so small, you could definitely fit 2 of them on here. Or even the What's in My Cup series that they have. Those are also really small. Definitely could fit 2 of those on here. So, so light blue. And we have a cream, like off-white color. I'm trying to think of. So it's like a cream color. I feel like my video is showing it like more white, but it's definitely an off-white. And then this, oh, I'm excited about this. Look at this, pink. This is a blush pink. This is a true blush pink. This is gorgeous. I think this shows it. I would think that's almost true to color. This is just maybe a little more muted. So that was the first bag. The second bag is equally as good. I really like that pink. That pink is really pretty. Although there's one in here. Do you hear that? They're keeping me on my toes. They're changing the times. Okay, so then we have another off-white. Let's see. Are these the same? These are the same. These 2 are the same. But then we have a gray. This is a nice gray, and it looks like it has a little bit of modeling to it. That's nice. Blue. I tried. The guy that was, this is the leaf blower. The guy that was doing the lawnmower was here right before I started filming, and I thought, okay, great, it's gonna be a while till the guy comes around with the leaf blower, but clearly not. So then the last color, this is, oh man, I think I'm definitely gonna do a couple tidbits on this one because this is really pretty. This is a darker blue. I seem to have better luck when I fold it in half. Look at that. It's very much a denim blue color, like stereotypical Levi's jeans. This is gorgeous. I like this. So these are my colors. And I'm so excited. These are really, really, really great colors. And I'm glad, you know, just these little small pieces. I definitely feel like when I have really big pieces of fabric and I'm not using it for a large piece like a mirabilia or something, I have a hard time, well, one, measuring where to put the pattern on that so you can use the rest of it, but I have a hard time like letting myself use that large piece for a smaller project. That probably doesn't make sense, but so I like having the pre-cut pieces. So I'm excited. I think this darker blue is going to work great for the a couple of the tidbits that I just bought today. Even the light blue, and now I think the pink, because there are some like spring tidbits that I really like that are like flower themed. There's like a truck, it might be a pink truck or a yellow truck, and it's the flower market. And then there's some Valentine's Day ones that I think would be really cute on the pink. So very excited about that. And that makes me even more excited for my floss to come, because everybody who has ever used color and cotton that I know of loves it, and it's like their new favorite thing. So very excited about that. That is everything. I do want to mention a Flosstuber who is restarting her channel, and that's Shell Stitches. I will have her link down below. Shell is somebody that I talk to on Instagram a lot. She's Irish, so love her anyways for that. And she has a great accent in her videos. She did kind of like a whip parade and a finished parade of everything that she has finished this year and is currently working on. So she had a great first video. I don't remember if she said how often she was going to post, but I'm really excited that she restarted her channel because I love talking to her on Instagram and we love talking about all the things that we're working on. She's also doing Alice in Wonderland by the Owl Forest, and I think something tells me she's also doing the Wreath. Yes, she is. She is doing the Wreath, and she's doing it on a different color. So like I'm using Heartland. She's using like a grayish blue color. But yeah, so she's got some really good projects going on. And so she's on Instagram. She is _itsme_shell_. And so and her name's Michelle. She goes by Shell. So definitely recommend her channel. And that is it. If you are doing Frogwarts this year, they posted a bunch of stuff in the Facebook group, like how-to guides. They also posted the activity like schedule for the whole weekend, and now I have to go check my work schedule to see what I can do. I didn't realize we were going to be watching like the entire series throughout the whole weekend, which I love because I love me a good Harry Potter binge weekend. So that just makes me even more excited to work on the year 1 pattern, and that box, I have no idea when it's coming, but I'm hoping it's soon because I am so excited. I'm so excited. And speaking of retreats, StitchCon's first weekend is this weekend, and I know Rocio from Coco Hummus is there, and I'm hoping that everybody will post things on Instagram and on their stories so I can live vicariously through them. I had no idea about it, and I probably would have signed up to go, like, to be selected, and I mean, I don't know how it works, but it sounds like it was kind of like a lottery or a first come first serve thing or something. But out of all of the retreats that are offered for stitching stuff, that would be the one that I would most be drawn to because it's in Cincinnati. So I can stay with my best friend, and let's be real, I can't go anywhere without my kids because I think my husband would freak out. So it would be a family affair. Everybody would go with me. My husband would stay at my best friend's house with my best friend and her husband, and then we would go check out my college because that's about 45 minutes north of Cincinnati. And I'd be, oh my gosh, okay, if you are at StitchCon and you are watching this while you are in Cincinnati, go get Grater's ice cream. Graeter, Grater's ice cream. Trust me when I say it will be some of the best ice cream that you have in your entire life. The other really cool place, if you just want like a cool place to get wine or alcohol in general, or food from around the world, Jungle Gyms. Jungle Gyms is like this massive international grocery store. It's been featured on the Travel Channel, Discovery Channel. I think it's the Travel Channel. It's awesome. So, but definitely go to Grater's. Go get some Grater's ice cream. My favorite is coconut chocolate chip, but their like most well-known flavor that everybody loves is the black raspberry chip. But yeah, that's just thinking about it right now. I might need to go get myself some ice cream for lunch instead of regular food. I can do that, right? So if you're at StitchCon, have fun. Can't wait to hear more about it and watch everybody's videos talking all about it. That's it though. That's all I got. Yeah. So I will see you next week. Let me know what you're stitching on. Let me know if you are doing Frogwarts this year, doing the retreat, if you are stitching on the year 1 pattern. I will just be using the hashtag that I think they used last year. It's something about Frogwarts year 1. That might actually be what it is, Frogwarts year 1. So I will see you next week, and I hope you have a great weekend. Bye, guys.